Hey guys, welcome back to Daisy Crochet, or welcome if you're new. If you are new, my name is Shae and I own a crochet small business with my twin sister Fiona. So I didn't really plan to film today's video. Tuesday's video was supposed to be something different, but I just got an Amazon order and I got a bunch of new stuff. So I thought I would finally finish off some whips that I have been working on forever now, and then maybe also make some new stuff too. So this is just going to be a crochet with me, crochet and chat video. So let me just start by showing you what I got in the Amazon order and then what I'm gonna make with it. Okay, I have this huge bag that my grandma got for me that I have been really obsessed with using for my crochet because it fits so much stuff. So the first thing that I just got were these 16mm eyes. I have 12mm that I usually use for all my smaller plushies, but for my bigger plushies, I like something like 16. I usually get the variety pack with like a bunch of different types of eyes, but since I'm going to be making like hopefully a lot of stuff for my upcoming markets, I just wanted to get 16 and I'm hoping it will work for like pretty much everything that I want to make. One thing in particular that I'm gonna make with those 16mm eyes is the stingray. I've been working on this stingray for a long time. You may have seen it in Fiona's yarn haul video if you watched that, but I'm gonna finish this guy off because the 12mm eyes just didn't look that great on this guy, so I'm gonna do 16. And then the next thing that I got is actually inside of this project, but it is a pillow. I got a 2-pack of pillows for crochet purposes. This is just a personal project, not for markets, but you can see it's granny squares with suns, moon, and stars on them. I have never made granny squares before, so I made these while I was at school. I was originally going to do a blanket, but then I realized that was a bit too ambitious, so I went with a pillow. I've stitched it up using the blue on every side except for the top because I was waiting for my pillow to come in. And if you were wondering, this pillow is 16 by 16 inches and it fits well in here. So if you use this granny square pattern, which I'll link them down below, then that's what fits inside of here. Also, the granny square pattern is not actually for the pillow, that's just what I made with it. So I just did 3x3 as you saw. I'm also obsessed with these colors, like they are so cute. I used that yarn that like we've been really liking from Michael's. I'll show you the brand. It's the loops and threads, and then I just bought like these colors in it and I still have a lot left over, so it's definitely a great value for those. So I'm gonna do the stingray and then I'm gonna finish this guy up, and then the last thing that I got, you may hear it crinkling, is this 100-pack of flower stems. These are 12-inch and I think they're 18mm. I did a lot of research and a lot of people were saying 18mm is the best for crochet flowers, but I have never made them before, so I'll let you know if I like this size of stem. I think Fiona's are a 20 or a 22mm, and hers are also much longer, although I think she's gonna cut them in half. So we'll let you know which ones we like better, but I'll link these on my storefront and I'll link anything else I bought too, but I don't even know if they are gonna work good yet. I'm just hoping they do, so I'll let you know. Honestly, I really just want to do the flowers right now, but I'm gonna finish my whips first and then maybe get into some flowers if I still have time. Also, I'm really sorry for this weird angle. This is just what's working right now because I don't have my big ring light up here, and quite frankly, I'm too lazy to go downstairs and get it. So you just saw my little tripod right now. Okay, I'm gonna grab my laptop. I actually don't remember like what row I'm on. I don't even remember what pattern I used for this. That is so bad. So I'm gonna find that and then I'll probably start out with this one because it's calling to me right now. Okay, I did find the pattern. It's by Rose and Lily Amigurumi. I don't know how to say that word, sorry. I will link obviously all of these patterns I'm mentioning in the description, but this is not like a video tutorial. There might be one, but I'm using the written version. Okay, I do think I was decreasing or about to decrease. I was definitely decreasing. Jeez, I do not know. I'll be back when I figure out what row I'm on. Okay, I finally found the row that I'm on. I stopped like on the row that you're supposed to add the eyes, but it just took me forever to figure that out. I don't know why, but I found it and I finished it off because it was halfway done, probably from being torn apart when I moved back home. But it's done now, and now I'm just gonna insert my 16mm eyes. Update, I put them in the wrong row, so I'm gonna try and cut them out and hopefully not ruin the entire project, but I am wasting the backs of these eyes, so that's really fun. Okay, I'm gonna try really hard not to cut the yarn. Okay, I got one off. That was not that hard. Okay, I got the eyes on properly this time, and they look really cute. So now I'm just going to close this guy up. So I've never made a stingray or used this pattern before. It's definitely a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be, but that's fine. This yarn says to use an 8mm, but honestly, I think a 6.5 would work better for this, because I find that like if you don't have perfect tension, it kind of like makes holes. So I'm still getting a feel for how to use it, but I want to use the 8mm if possible, just because it makes it consistent with like my other products that I'm selling, which is why I got this size of yarn, because it said it was the same as Burnout Blanket, but I do think it's a little thinner. So in the future I would probably buy the one that Fiona bought. If you saw her yarn haul, you would have seen it. It was a size bigger, so I decided not to go with it because I was worried it would be too big, but I think it would be perfect as long as you use the 8mm hook. So I still don't know if I'm actually going to be posting this video like when I'm planning on doing it or after if it's not done yet, but I was originally planning on posting a video about following an AI pattern. I was gonna like make AI write me like a pattern and then use it. I'm definitely still gonna do that, but I also found a new idea last night because I went to the dollar store and they had crochet kits there, like at Dollar Tree for $1, and I was like really surprised. They were like flower type ones, I think. I didn't buy one, but I really want to, because I really want to try it and see if it's actually good or if it's not good. So if either of those videos are not out yet, then stay tuned for those, because I'm definitely gonna be making them in the near future. I'm gonna add some stuffing before I go any further. I have 2 bags of stuffing up here that are both half full. I'm gonna get rid of this one first though. Okay, I've just been stuffing it, and I think I'm doing like more of the tail part now. And I'm not sure if you're supposed to stuff the tail, because it just says stuff the body, like basically on the row I'm on, and then it doesn't say stuff it after that. So I guess probably you're not supposed to stuff it, but we'll see how that looks. I'm gonna move the camera down so that you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, I do think that I want to stop this a little bit more. I will come back on here once I have this guy all finished up. Okay guys, the stingray is all complete now. This is what he looks like. It's honestly so cute. I love it. You had to do like 9 rows of like 6 around at the end, but I honestly didn't count, so I just stopped when it looked good. But I think that's long enough. And I think she put a pipe cleaner in the tail to like permanently curve it, but I'm just gonna like bend it a little, and I feel like it's gonna stay pretty well just like that. It's so cute. I actually am obsessed with this. I don't want to sell it, but I probably will. Okay, I'm gonna add this to my giant crochet stock bin, and I'm gonna move on to the pillow. Also, I made this drink. It's almost gone, but it's like a dragon drink from Starbucks, like the lemonade one. It's copycat. Like, I found this recipe and I tried it. It actually tastes just like it. So if you want to make these at home, definitely like search it up because they taste the exact same. And I did not think it was going to. I'm used to going to Starbucks a lot because I lived in a city, but now I'm living back in my small town and we don't have one for like an hour, so I make my own now. Also, I used like all of that stuffing except for this much, so I'm just gonna add this in with my other bag and throw this bag out. Okay, moving on to the pillow. I'm not really excited to do this because I feel like it's gonna be kind of tricky to sew it up with this big end, but I'm gonna do my best. I don't remember exactly what the stitch I'm using to actually sew this together is called. I followed a video tutorial for it. It's basically slip stitches, but it's like you go in like the back loop only. So it's a little like more intricate, I guess, but it just looks like slip stitches. I wanted something that you could actually see the seams of, rather than doing like an invisible seam, because I wanted more blue on this thing, like in general, because I found that the blue squares were just a little bit like less blue, like mostly the white color. So I stitched it up using the blue and I think it looks really nice like that. Honestly, I'm probably not going to be able to film this very well, so I'm just going to come back to you guys when this is all done. Okay guys, that was definitely kind of a tedious process. Not fun, but it's over now and this is finally all done. I'm literally obsessed with this pillow. I love it so much. It looks so good. I'm so glad that it like worked. Oh my god, I love it. I'm gonna put this on my couch next year at school. It matches good with the colors of the couches they provide, so I'm so excited to put this on there. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it a day. These two projects took me a little bit longer than I was expecting, but that's fine. I'm just gonna take a break and maybe come back tomorrow to make some flowers, so stay tuned for that. Hey guys, excuse my out of breathness. I just ran up and down the stairs, but it's the next day and I think I'm gonna try making some flowers today. I've really been going back and forth this morning on like what flowers I want to do, or if I want to do flower coasters. And what's really been stumping me is either the coasters, like I want to use cotton yarn and I don't have all the colors, or I don't have the right hook sizes. So I've been looking for patterns that have 5mm crochet hooks, which is not going to happen with flowers, I've found, because it's too big. So I was like, well, I can't make these because I don't have a small enough hook. But then I went and checked and I definitely do have a small enough hook. I found a bunch. These are just a couple that I grabbed. I don't think I have the exact size that this person is using in the tutorial I'm about to follow, but I'll probably just size it down or up. Like, it's like 0.25 sizes, so I'm sure it won't matter. And I also don't have any like proper glue to actually wrap the yarn around the stems, so I think I'm gonna have to hot glue them. Maybe later I'll just do it with Fiona and we'll just do like a bunch at once, but I might just start out by making the actual flower itself, seeing how that goes, and then I'll try and attach some to stems later. Hopefully that will work. So I'm starting with a forget-me-not flower. This is just what came up first when I searched flower crochet tutorial and it looked cute. So I'll probably just be trying out a bunch of different types as I'm learning, and then eventually I'll probably start making bouquets, or I hope something like that. I'm not sure if it's better to size up or down for this. She uses a 3.75 and I have a 3.5 and a 4, but I don't really know which one would be better to use. Probably the 4 because I'm using regular acrylic yarn. I think this is a size 4, so I'm hoping that will work. I don't know. If they're too big, I will just size down. I brought up a bunch of colors of pink. Let me show you them. Okay, here's all the pinks, and I also have one more in my bag, but I actually don't know which one I want to use first. Here's the other pink, and I actually think I might start with this one Fun fact, this is the first yarn that Fiona ever used. It was actually for a knitting project, but we still have some of it, so I had the same one, but it was just blue. I think I'm gonna start with this one just because I have a lot of other pastel yarns that I think might look cute in a bouquet. One color I really need to buy is a nice light blue because I do not have any of those. But here's some pastel colors that I think I might use. Fiona actually has a really nice pastel pink downstairs. Like, it's the perfect pink, but I don't think she'll let me use it. So Fiona, if you're watching this, can I use your pink? But if she won't let me, she can just make some of those pastel pink ones. I have this blue, but it's not really like what I'm going for these specifically. Although I might try it if I want to make some blue ones later. Okay, I've been rambling, so I'm just gonna start making these. I'm probably not gonna film too much of me actually doing it in real time because I'm gonna be following the video tutorial. But once I figure out how to do these more like on my own, I'll definitely like show you guys what I'm doing more. But yeah, I might just do a bit of a time lapse right now. And I'll come back once I have my first flower done. Okay guys, so I made my first flower. It took like probably 2 minutes. Apparently this type of flower that I made is like you're meant to do like a little bundle of them. So I think she made 4 in the bundle and then I guess 5 because there's one on the main stem as well. So I'll probably make a couple of these. Again, I'm probably not gonna put them on the wires quite yet because I don't have them with the yarn wrapped around them yet. But yeah, it's really cute looking and I like the color as well. So I think I'm gonna do a couple more in this color, at least enough to make like one of the little bouquets, so probably 4 more. And then I think I'm just gonna move on to a different type of flower just so that I like figure out how to make a bunch of different types. One thing that I was really concerned about with flowers was that I thought it would take me a really long time to make them. Because I know that they're small, but I typically take a lot longer like to do things that require a lot of like tiny details, magic rings, and just like a lot of little parts in general. So I wasn't sure how much of that would be in making flowers. This is going really quick so far, which is nice, but I also know in order to make a full bouquet and also sell them, that you need to make a lot of flowers. So at this point, I'm not sure if I'm going to be selling them at markets. Both me and Fiona really want to. We just think it would be something super cool and unique to bring to our markets that I've never seen anyone at the markets that we go to bring. So I think it would be really cool to try. If you guys have ever sold flowers at markets, let me know like in the comments what prices you use, or like are you selling them individually and in bouquets, or you know, pre-made bouquets, or like custom like make your own ones, because I'm like really new to this and yeah, looking for some advice. So if you've ever sold flowers, just give me any info you have. We still have a good amount of time before our first market. We're actually only signed up for one market right now. It's in June, the very beginning of June. It's a Pride festival and I'm really excited for it. We did it last year and there was a great turnout and it was just a really fun day. It's a very long market. It's I think from 8 or 9 to 5, which our typical weekly markets would be 8 or 9 to like 1 or 2. So it's definitely a longer one for us, but it's a great day, so I'm really looking forward to that. At this point, we've actually decided not to do daily markets again. I think we're going to focus more on building up a large amount of stock for a few markets and then see how that goes this summer. because it's kind of tricky when you are doing daily markets to make sure that you're keeping up with your stock and bringing like a good amount of products to the markets. We did okay with it last year, definitely, but I'm just looking to try something new this year, so we're gonna see how that goes. I'm just finishing up my second flower just as I was talking to you guys, so that didn't take very long. It says 3 minutes on my clock. I am getting distracted though. I've had to redo this part like 3 times because I'm talking and I'm just completely doing the wrong thing. Okay, I think I'm finished this one. I'm gonna tie it off. She said to leave all of the strings short, I guess because you can't really weave them in, so I'm hoping that what I'm doing is fine. It'll probably be some trial and error once I'm actually like figuring out how to put them on the stems, but for now I'm just gonna go with this. I'll also like definitely be linking all the patterns that I'm using for the flowers down below as always. Okay, here's our 2 cute little forget-me-not flowers. I'm gonna finish making the rest of these and then I'll come back to you when I'm done. Hey guys, so it's been 13 minutes around. I know that because I'm watching a YouTube video, but I have made 5 of the flowers. Here they are. I really like them. They're super cute and simple. I'm now gonna find a new pattern to try out. I really want to do some lavender. I have 2 colors of purple for them, a darker and a lighter. I don't really know if anyone makes lavender with like dark purple, but that's all I have, so I think I might try that. I also kind of want to make baby's breath. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, there's literally so many different types of flowers on here. Like, I just searched crochet flower tutorial on YouTube and there's just so many. It's kind of overwhelming, but it's also exciting because I'm loving this so far. Okay, I found a pattern by the girl that I just used the other pattern from. And it has like 2 patterns in this video, I think. So I'm gonna do lavender first. And hers is like really long, so I think I'm just gonna chain less and hope that it makes it a little bit shorter. And then what else is in this? Tulips, so I might try those afterwards. I just finished my first lavender. It's pretty cool looking. Yeah, it was pretty easy, but it definitely took a lot more time than those other little flowers did, but that's fine. I did 10 less chains than she did in the video. I think she did 58, I did 48. So I'm hoping that once it's all like bunched up, it still looks good like on the stem, but I think it will be okay. Also, I did use a bigger hook than she did, so yeah, it looks pretty cute. I think I'm gonna do a dark purple one too, but also I might not because I think I want to try and make at least one more type of flower today. So maybe I'll do the dark purple one tomorrow. Okay, I'm doing a tulip next. I'm gonna use the same purple that I was just using, and I'm following a different person's tutorial for this one. The other girl did also have a tulip pattern, but hers was like all one piece and then you like sew up the top. But I think I really like the look of this one that I'm making because all the petals are more separate. So I'm gonna try this one first, but I might still try hers as well. Okay guys, never mind, because this is just one petal and it's way too big. So I'm gonna do this other girl's pattern because I feel like it'll be simpler, because I also would have had to make 6 more of those. I'm not about to do that, so I'm gonna try this one instead. Hey guys, it's now Monday. I actually got ready today, so you're welcome. And you guys probably just saw what I did with my flowers yesterday, but I'll show you them again now. Here are the 2 that I made so far. I am obsessed. The only thing is I want to like try and figure out a better way to wrap these. I tried to make it like thinner because there was like a thin part on my wires, so I just used them on this part, but it's still a little bit thick. So I think maybe if I didn't wrap the stem first, or like only like to here, and then I wrapped it the rest of the way down, that would have worked better. And then this is the lavender, I guess. I think I mentioned, but I did like 10 less rows than the person in the tutorial, and I really like the length of it, so I think I'm going to continue doing that. And then I also just made 4 of the green sticks just to prepare to make more of these. You can also see I wrapped the top parts of the flowers with white. She used yellow in the tutorial, but I wanted to use white, and then if I do make white flowers, I'm gonna do yellow for the middles of those. I think I'm gonna start today by finishing off this, and then I'm gonna probably find one more pattern to do today, and then hopefully we'll have a nice small bouquet of flowers. Okay guys, I finished off the tulip. I think that's what this is. And now I need to stuff it and then sew the top. Okay, I stuffed it and I sewed it up. It's definitely big. It's bigger than I thought it was gonna be, but it's probably just because I used a bigger hook, I guess, maybe a bigger yarn. I'm just gonna try and put the stem on this now. Okay, obviously I still have to glue it, but this is what it looks like. It's a little top heavy. I don't know, this one's definitely not my favorite, but I feel like it will look okay in a bouquet. Or maybe like if I added a smaller one or some leaves. I just feel like it needs something, or maybe it needs to be smaller. This is what it looks like with the other ones. I don't know, it looks kind of weird because these two are both purple, but I mean, it's not awful. It's just not my favorite, but I'm still glad I tried it out. And I'll probably make more. I just will probably make the base smaller so that it doesn't get so big. I'm gonna make one more type now. I'm not really sure what. I still want to try roses, but I probably won't do that yet. I really want to do daisies because daisy crochet. So I might try and find a tutorial for that. I did make a daisy. It was the same person that did all the other tutorials. Here it is. I'm obsessed with this one. I love that it sticks like facing out. You can also do it so that it lays like that on the stem, but I just stuck it through the back. It looks so cute and it was really quick and easy. I'm definitely going to be making a lot more of these. I want to do a whole bouquet of them. Here's them all together. I literally love these. I could make these all day. It's definitely turning into more of a bouquet now. Okay guys, I think that's going to be it for today's video. I had so much fun crocheting over the past few days and I loved trying out lots of new things. Everything I made was actually trying out a new thing. I will definitely be making more stingrays and another pillow because I have another pillow insert, and definitely a ton more flowers because I'm clearly obsessed with them. I'll be linking all the patterns down below, so if you want to make anything that I made in this video, definitely go check those out. And thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to like it if you liked it and subscribe to see more videos like this one. I'll be doing a lot more crochet with me's and market prep specifically as I get ready for my market in June, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!